This can be a scary situation for ADA holders. Huge chain in Cardano deposits. Genesis impact on? Several cryptocurrencies are undergoing significant changes, while the digital currency group, DCG, is in the headlines due to its exposure to FTX. Cardano, like most cryptocurrencies over the past 2 weeks, have been trending lower. In the meantime, as concerns over Genesis' financial stability grow, investors are increasing their investments in decentralized protocols. Whether or not the FTX-related contagion would spread to worsen the market situation is currently unknown. But how will it impact Cardano's market price? Let's find out. Hello and welcome to Crypto Castle, where we explain everything crypto. Our channel focuses on cryptocurrency, business, the economy, and anything else that might enhance your financial knowledge. We strive to make instructive, informative, and entertaining content for you. So do not forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so you don't miss any of our recent videos. In today's video, we're going to talk about the huge change in Cardano deposits amidst the Genesis impact. Make sure to stick around to the end of this video where we will explain how the current market situation will impact the price of Cardano. Now let's get right into the video. Rise in Cardano total value locked. According to data provided by DeFi Llama, the total value locked TVL of Cardano has experienced a substantial increase in recent years. Over the course of the previous day and a half, the TVL increased by more than 5%, bringing the total to 53.61 million. The value of assets that have been layered in DeFi protocols is the total value locked. The increased interest in decentralized exchange protocols is suggestive of the bearish market sentiment around cryptocurrencies. This might also imply that investors are reluctant to move their deposits into centralized exchanges. On the other hand, if the liquidity problems surrounding Genesis trading and the DCG continue, the sentiment surrounding the cryptocurrency market may continue to deteriorate. Since January 2021, the price of ADA has been trading at its lowest range ever seen. According to the market tracking platform CoinMarketCap, the current price of ADA is 31 cents, representing an increase of 0.63% in the previous 24 hours. In the meantime, the cryptocurrency can now be traded on Coinbase by Japanese customers, which is the newest development in the area. In addition, it was disclosed that the launch of Cardano stablecoin would take place on the main net of the network in January 23. The purpose of DJED, the algorithmic stablecoin, is to provide the Cardano network with a secure place to store value. On the other hand, whales are taking advantage of the current situation to purchase meme coins in order to capitalize on the current dip. In recent times, data that was stored on the chain revealed that around 1 trillion Shiba Inu tokens have been amassed by investors with deep pockets. Now, before we proceed ahead, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to our channel so that we can keep on bringing more up-to-date crypto content for you. Your little contribution means a lot for us. Decentralized identity will prevent loss of crypto. Charles Hoskinson stated that decentralized identities were essential to ensuring compliance without falling victim to exchanges' interpretations of anti-money laundering laws in a question and answer session that was recently published and took place at the 2022 Web Summit held in the beginning of November 22. According to Hoskinson, centralized exchanges such as Coinbase and Kraken may be able to restrict the movement of your cryptocurrency off of their platforms because they're required to comply with policies established by the International Anti-Money Laundering watchdog known as the Financial Action Task Force. One of these policies is known as the travel rule. When it comes to transactions worth more than $1,000 or euros, the travel rule requires virtual asset service providers to keep and send required originator and beneficiary information instantly and securely when completing VA transfers. In order to stop criminals from exploiting money transfers for illegal purposes, the Financial Action Task Force implemented a guideline known as the Travel Rule. If the police have reason to suspect unlawful activity, they can also issue subpoenas for records of transactions. According to Hoskinson, if cryptocurrency exchanges interpret the travel regulation to mean that customers can only transfer virtual assets amongst themselves and not off the exchange into a self-custodial wallet, then customers effectively lose access to their cryptocurrency holdings. It is possible to accomplish this on a transactional level between regulated entities and non-regulated entities, and everything just works, and it's smooth, and all you have to do is pay a transaction fee. The co-founder of Cardano remarked, according to Hoskinson, several centralized players are making a concerted effort to establish decentralized identities. Already, JP Morgan has successfully completed its first DeFi trade by incorporating verifiable credentials into smart contracts. These credentials decided who was permitted to take part in the transaction and who was not. During the transaction, Singapore dollars and Japanese yen were exchanged utilizing an Aave pool that required permission to use. Hoskinson predicted that during the next 2 years, this particular market segment would become one of the most competitive ones available. He has high hopes that a decentralized organization will emerge victorious. Decentralized economic identity critical for economic inclusion. The co-founder of Cardano emphasized the significance of developing a decentralized economic identity. To fully realize the potential of cryptocurrency as a tool for financial inclusion, such an identity is absolutely necessary. Customers are often discouraged from using decentralized finance because legacy providers of economic identification, such as credit scores, act as gatekeepers. According to Hoskinson, Cardano is operating several pilots in parallel with legacy systems in order to offer microfinance loans to residents of Kenya in the form of end-to-end transactions. The objective is to be able to send either an asset-backed stablecoin or an algorithmic stablecoin to a user in Nairobi who has a blockchain-based identity and a blockchain-based credit score stored in their Lace wallet. He explained further, this is the goal. He said, it's about lifting people out of a circumstance where they're beholden to an intermediary who basically gets to decide their entire experience. It's about lifting people up out of a circumstance when they're beholden to an intermediary. Hoskinson responded that it would be difficult to scale the use of Dogecoin when he has asked about the possibility of using Dogecoin for payments on Twitter, since Binance contributed $500 million to Musk's recent acquisition of the social media platform. He suggested using the BNB chain. Throughout the month of November, the price of Cardano was subject to a violent downward trend. As the price continues to consolidate, the technical indicators point to the possibility of a bounce, while on-chain metrics hint that investors are considering locking in profits as soon as possible rather than waiting longer. The definition of key levels has been completed in order to evaluate the ADA's next possible move. Cardano price is one to watch. The price of Cardano keeps falling short of expectations since bears have maintained their dominance over the market throughout the month of November. The token that bills itself as a competitor to Ethereum has seen a decline of 30% in value since the beginning of the month. On Monday, November 21st, a new all-time low for the year was created, and it was set at 0.2995. The bulls have produced a temporary pullback, and the technicals are indicating that a low could be close, but the on-chain metrics are indicating that this is not the case. At the moment, the price of Cardano auction is 31 cents. The newly discovered low reveals an enticing bullish divergence signal, which is likely to keep bulls who have been on the sidelines focused on the price action of the smart contract token throughout the weekend. Despite this, the bears have once again forged a rejection of the 8-day exponential moving average, which raises a question of where the bears are aiming for. The on-chain analysis indicators provided by Sentiment might be able to provide some context regarding what's going on beneath the Cardano hoopla. Throughout the entirety of the month, an upward trend can be seen in both the total supply and active addresses indicators. According to the evidence from the past, surges in activity almost always result in additional sell-offs and give the impression that the bottom of the market has not yet been reached. Taking into account the technical and on-chain narratives, it's possible that the price of ADA will experience a bounce in the days to come. Nevertheless, one should only view the move as a temporary solution. According to this theory, ADA will drop to a new yearly low somewhere in the vicinity of 27 cents liquidity zones before generating a bounce that will validate the bullish divergence seen on the RSI. In the event that the new low is reached, the price of ADA may experience a short-term rally to the area around 35 cents before long-term investors begin to think about closing out their positions. In the event that the bullish counter trend is invalidated, a larger safety stop will be activated in an effort to catch a potential falling knife. ADA shouldn't ever go lower than 25 cents under any circumstances. If the 25-cent zone is broken, ADA may drop into the 2020 liquidity zone near 19 cents. This would be a negative development. A change like this would result in the reduction of 36% compared to the current price of Cardano. So what are your thoughts about the Genesis impact on Cardano? Tell us in the comments. Also, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends who love crypto. Also, if you want to know more about cryptocurrencies, then make sure to watch this next video on our channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.